Sit, turn type, sit. Good boy. Ruff.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.
I don't know, Mike. Is WWE getting better? Or are we still stuck in the same rut we've been dealing with for the longest time?
Yes, and yes.
Yes. Like he said yes to both. I mean, honestly, come on.
No, I mean, well, like we'll talk about when we talk about the matches itself, but it's, the better question is, do you feel like you're on the road to WrestleMania?
Ooh,
that's the big question. I mean,
I like
do we have that WrestleMania feel right now?
I like what you did there. Do you feel like you're on the road to WrestleMania? No. Not at all. No, not at all. But
maybe towards Backlash, but not WrestleMania.
Right. I must say though, to me, I kind of think that with the injuries and such, it's kind of helping them a little bit.
Because maybe it's forcing their hand to, I don't know, use new people.
Yeah, they have to go on the fly now. So I think they really have to. They really got on the They got on their game now to now have to sit there and switch things up.
Yeah,
it's not as. And listen, the hardest thing to do is under pressure to come up with a game plan in which that could benefit not only what supposedly is the storyline, but also can be consistent, to have some kind of continuance that's going on. I am of the belief that, with recently Bronson Reed going down and other injuries occurring, it's causing them to get into a mind frame of we got to do something and do something quick. But it's kind of, I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of working for me.
Yeah, but it sucks though when another major player goes down, like Bronson Reed on Monday. I mean, Kevin Owens, who's still one of my favorites, is still out for a year.
Right.
And it's like, I don't know, hopefully by the summer he might come back, but that's me being hopeful. And then other guys too. I mean, I don't know, it just feels like when people now in their matches like fake an injury, it's like now it's like, uh-oh. Do we need to keep going uh-oh for every fucking match that somebody has to sell an injury?
That and the whole I don't know, that and the whole adding the twists and turns of who's in the box and who's in the mask, like what's happening?
We'll get into that too.
Let's see how creative they can really get the injuries or forcing them to actually think. Listen, this is what I'm saying, that they're, when you apply pressure to coal, you produce diamonds, and this is what needs to be done. And right now, we got to see what's going on. Do I feel like is there a road to WrestleMania? Do I feel it? No. But we still have a month and a half to have that happen. So let's see.
Yeah. Can we also mention that too, that after this, there's nothing that's planned in March?
No. And I don't think it's a bad thing. But with that being said, there needs to be that belief that this is your time to make creative, creative. Make them work.
Yeah. Use your brains a little bit. Come up with some scenarios. Maybe come up with a storyline that'll get us all, get our attention.
Yeah. I was intrigued with what occurred last night, that they pulled Jay out of the match.
Thank God.
I'm more interested to now see how, because you already know that they're trying to do as much as they can to get Jacob into that picture. They want to do as much as they can to push him into that main event slot.
Yeah, and it doesn't feel like they're pushing him away. It feels like they bring him more towards the title picture, like you said, for Mania itself.
So
Which you hope that in the next month they have a way of solving this problem.
someone had asked me, am I opposed to having to see another possible triple threat match at Mania? I'm on the fence for that. I'm not sure whether or not I believe it can or needs to be done.
Yeah.
But once again, it needs to have some kind of implications
Implications.
implications that there's a reasoning and a result. So we'll have to see.
I mean, I'm not opposed to doing a triple threat or fatal four way for WrestleMania. It's different because I mean, a lot of old school fans would rather prefer it's WrestleMania, let it be one on one.
Right.
But if said one on one match has been done to death in the last 3 months, you got to change it up.
Right. No. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Like I said, I'm just.
And if you're doing a triple threat, I'd rather it be for a title than the love of a manager.
Yeah.
That's just
like
me.
For the love of a manager.
Yeah.
That is funny though.
I mean, come on, that was last year's night one Mania main event.
Yeah, it is true. So
where do you start?
I tend to forget that there is other matches on the card. So let's look at this first. The first one that I'm going to put on display.
By the way, I don't want to interrupt you, but 4 matches, 2 chamber matches. I mean, you couldn't add a Gunther Dragon Lee squash on the show.
I'm assuming that they believe that that the Elimination Chamber matches are going to be just as long as Royal Rumbles. I guess that's what they're going with it.
And then I guess assume what's in the box is going to be a big segment too.
Right. Any guess? What do you think it is?
Well, since I saw that Danhausen has been taken off the AEW roster page, I firmly believe that Mr. Danhausen will pop out that stupid box.
Oh, do we really care? I mean, I think Danhausen is a gimmick that's over with people. Does he really fit in a WWE mold? Like,
we're about to find out, sir.
Believe it or not, I am intrigued about the women's championship picture. Fair. There is some.
May I ask this person who commented that which title picture? I assume the WWE Women's Championship.
Right, because now that we saw that Io Sky and Rhea Ripley dropped the belts the other night.
Yeah.
Where does that?
And we know what the Raw Women's title match is with
right
stuff.
So,
But for this one, Lynch versus AJ Intercontinental. I mean, I definitely see like a DQ bullshit thing because would it make sense to have AJ hold the belt for a month and then drop it back to Becky at Mania? To me, that doesn't make any sense.
There has to be something in here that plays a little bit more to it. A sneaky pin, Becky getting herself DQ'd, something like, or counted out. Something has to be involved because they would really need to run this back at Mania.
Yeah, you thought this is the perfect Mania match, but now they're running it a month early. And honestly, AJ Lee is part-time. Do you really expect her to come be working every week if she wins this belt? I don't think so. I think it's better to have her win now and then drop it back to Becky at Mania. But again, is it worth having AJ hold the belt for a month? I don't think so, if that's the case.
I'm assuming I'm assuming that this is the plan that we need to see. They're going to want to put on a higher scale, although they are in Chicago.
Yeah.
They are in Chicago. So having AJ win the title in Chicago, which is now her hometown.
I was about to say New Jersey's her hometown, everybody.
I believe she's from Patterson, I believe. Or Elizabeth, one of them. Yeah, her new hometown.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that I'll take AJ here just for that, just so they can get that hometown pop.
I'm gonna
But
say AJ DQ
I'm
win.
I'm 51-49 for that.
I'm gonna say AJ wins by DQ.
Okay.
Like Becky's gonna like AJ's gonna be too much for her, and Becky's gonna resort to using a belt or I was gonna say low blow, but I don't think that would work. But
Low. Right.
right.
Um,
I don't know. Like Becky's gonna definitely get herself intentionally disqualified and have her retain the belt, but AJ will get the win in her hometown of Chicago.
right. Next up is the hubby. We have CM Punk versus Finn Balor. And you know, I think they really are looking forward to doing something with Balor. I really do. I really believe that this is gonna be something where if he doesn't win it tonight, he's definitely got to win it down the line.
Oh, not this one,
Not tonight. I don't think he wins it tonight.
but not the world title.
No.
They're gonna split the Judgment Day here. This is gonna start the ascension here, and then Mania will be him versus Dom,
Okay.
and Finn will get the Intercontinental title.
Okay.
Right.
But I know somewhere down the line they gotta they gotta give it to Finn one way or another. It's almost as though I feel like he owes it. It's owed to him.
Mm,
Listen, he got hurt and lost it the last time.
right.
10 years ago.
Right, but
And he has yet to smell those roses again.
are you saying that like we all know they want to do Punk and Roman at Mania? So do you want to change those plans to do Balor and Roman?
No, I'm not saying that. No, I agree with you with the whole Mania thing that they'll set it up where Finn and Dom go for it. But I believe that down the line, Finn has to go and get that belt, maybe at a SummerSlam or something like that, or maybe at a Money in the Bank, something. He has to get to touch the main event gold.
I mean, I don't know. Like I understand Finn's still very popular, and I like Finn Balor too, but I just think that he's got to get the Judgment Day stink off of him. So hopefully hopefully JD accidentally cost him because Finn told him, "Don't get involved. Let me do this by myself." I just feel that he's going to cause a distraction. Punk's going to retain, and then at least for the men on the Judgment Day, there's going to be a big split.
Yeah. Is it time?
Time for the Judgment Day? Yeah, it's long enough.
I just hate when I hate losing tag teams. I don't know. I just or factions. Especially when I know that they're still over. Like,
I mean, if they could find a replacement for Finn, then you know what, fine. But it's kind of like who on the roster do you choose? I mean, you could plug anybody in there, but it's gonna be like, okay, then like say if Aleister Black joins the Judgment Day, that would be something, or him and Zelina join.
Bring back Karrion Kross.
I don't know. He did get a phone call from Paul Heyman in the middle of an interview, so we'll see what the hell's going on with that.
Yeah, what was that about, right?
Why?
I don't know. That's interesting. That is interesting. Your MLW. Can you imagine that he comes back carrying the MLW title after
he pops out the box?
Imagine they had, especially with the heat that WWE and MLW had, that they were fucking in a lawsuit not too long ago.
Right.
I got Punk retaining here because Judgment Day tries to come out and help, and Finn loses that way, and not by DQ, but boo boo shit happens, and then on Raw, Finn says, "I'm done with you guys, and I'm out of here," and then it causes that they're going to be like you mentioned, a match with Dominic at Mania.
Yeah, because I think on Raw too, they're doing Penta and Dom for the title as well. So maybe if they cost Finn here, Finn then cost Dom his title.
Right.
So then maybe we just get straight up a one-on-one Dom versus Finn match at Mania.
Do you think we'll see the brothers versus the brothers at WrestleMania this year?
Maybe Usos and Lucha Bros?
Yes.
I feel if they were going to do that, they should have started that maybe 2 weeks ago. And
Mm.
I don't know. They could still do it, but it's also now like with the Jay being out thing, they're definitely gonna play that up now. So I don't know. I see like Logan Paul and Austin Theory getting those tag belts instead. The way things are going at the moment.
Did Austin Theory say that he doesn't like Logan Paul? Did he say that last night?
I don't think so.
I thought I heard him say something. Like, I don't like that guy. I thought I heard.
That'd be weird. It's like now you're like the
only-
division's already cursed enough. You're gonna now do a split.
It's basically you two guys left. Jesus, right? It's fucking damn.
Can we just talk about that masked man thing from last night? It was like, what a great reveal.
I did not think that they were going to actually reveal who it really was. I knew that wasn't going to happen.
No, of course, but now it's like how many masked men are there? Because this is going to be Triple H's baby for the next month.
Yeah. Now, this is when we talk about writing yourself out of a hole. This is where we're talking about how do you get out of this? I believe that they're trying to elude for the longest time and going to keep doing it to make everyone assume that it's Seth Rollins that's doing it until he's fully healed. And then it's revealed that it's Seth Rollins and everybody's going to go, bullshit. Everybody's going to know that shit it wasn't him the whole time.
Right.
Because
they basically lost their WrestleMania match. It was probably going to be Rollins versus Breakker 1-on-1.
So, and then they were saying, then they're like, since the guy who was revealed to be one of Seth Rollins' students from his wrestling school, does this mean that there's going to be some attachment to that and down the line? And I'm like, no.
I mean, they should.
No, why? First of all, I love when they took the mask off and everybody went, it was almost like the in a Scooby-Doo episode when everybody went,
Old Man Withers.
Oh man, but at this time you just like,
that guy.
Who is that? Who the fuck is that guy? You even heard on the commentary, it was like, I have no idea who the hell that is.
what a way to bury the indie geek,
right? Whoever the hell that is.
But not for nothing. This guy should be back on Raw and have like Adam Pearce like there should be like an interrogation, but be like, okay, who are you? Where'd you come from? And why are you doing this?
Yeah, there has to be something that I don't know. It's once again consistency. Let's tie it up in a bow. Let's make sure that everything we got is going on correctly, and that it's going into the straight path. Let's get into the train station known as WrestleMania, and then do the fuckery after. Let's get it into WrestleMania.
So, would you think that Rollins does return to Mania, but just to have like a brawl with Logan and Theory?
I think that he's gonna probably pull off what Punk did during his injured WrestleMania moment, where he's there, he's still injured, and then he just has that moment to where he fucks somebody over.
I mean, we'll see.
So yeah, I got Punk here retaining, but I believe down the line somebody's gonna get the. I think Finn will get the hookup later on down the line.
Right.
Next up, the women's Elimination Chamber match. Interesting because any one of these women, except for Kiana James, looks like a likely winner for me. Sorry.
Even I think it's like Kiana, then Raquel. As like the bottom two, because you're not going to do heel versus heel. There's no way in hell they're going to do that. Asuka might be a close fourth as well.
Right.
But it's like them three, and then you have Stratton, Rhea Ripley, and Alexa Bliss. Now, I was hopeful that Rhea and Io would drop the belts to Lash and Nia, because not for nothing. If you're going to tell me that WrestleMania, they're going to give me the Bellas versus Rhea and Io, I would say hell no, because you have two of the best women's wrestlers on the roster and you're going to waste them on the twins.
Right.
Hell no. But as far as Rhea dropping her title last night, I think she becomes a better favorite to win this. But my mind says Rhea, but my heart says Alexa.
She wins. They turn? The fans, do they turn on her?
Oh, hell no. They'll never turn on Rhea.
You don't think so? I don't
No,
know.
no.
I don't know.
Unless she turns on Io, then yes.
I
But
don't know.
but in the current scenario where it's like, hey, we're gonna tease Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill, first time ever, they're gonna be cheering the shit for Rhea.
I don't know. Like I said, I think if they keep putting her in that place, she's gonna get the Charlotte treatment. I'm telling you. I don't know. I kind of think that one way along the line that the fan base they probably want to see somebody like Raquel in that spot. I think they would want to see a new person slide into that position. I don't know.
If they want a new person, it would be a Roxanne.
Or maybe a Roxanne, but
Or,
Roxanne,
or, or eventually it's gonna be So Ruka, but like right now Rhea is majorly over, and right now it wouldn't be a bad idea to do Rhea and Jade. I mean, with the three options, honestly, it's like Strand, Rhea, and then Alexa. So that's why I'm going with Alexa. And I do believe that, like, again, for WrestleMania, they're going to do these triple threat matches. Charlotte's going to get in there somehow.
Roxanne, let me tell you something. Roxanne, she's got a future for her. So I don't. She's still young. I don't think that there's a rush. Um,
She's
I
early
think
Money in the Bank winner for me.
I think Raquel, yeah, that'll make more sense. I think Raquel is definitely poised to get that title push. And plus, you just mentioned if they start breaking up Judgment Day, who knows which way she'll turn? She'll probably get a face turn.
Raquel, out of the three, Raquel probably, but I would give Raquel like a mid card title first before giving her the big ones.
Okay, so
But for this one, I'm gonna go with Alexa Bliss. I think they're gonna go with Alexa versus Jade versus Charlotte. They're gonna tease that match as a triple threat for Mania.
mm,
Like
I
Charlotte's gonna find her way again to get herself in a championship match at WrestleMania.
I'm gonna go the way of the Rhea for now, but I really think that that's gonna be the barometer in which they'll say, yeah, if the crowd starts to turn, yeah, we're gonna have to fucking start holding her back in the next fucking couple of weeks after Mania. Yeah, it's gonna go that way.
I will say if Rhea does win, I would push heavily for like the Tiffany, a Charlotte, and Alexa to go after Julia because Julia needs some love on SmackDown with the Women's United States title. At least
Right.
do something with that at WrestleMania. And having those three against her, not a bad match, honestly.
Raquel needs to get some love this year. Don't care about Alexa. I know Frankie, he's been sitting there loving how Raquel has just progressed in the past few months. She's taken the advice of Kevin Nash, and she's been able to put together some solid matches and been able to work with different sizes and such. So I do yet agree with the fact that maybe a mid card would be better for her first, but I wouldn't be surprised if they pull the trigger right now with her anyway, seeing as though that possibly the Judgment Day is going to be breaking up. But I'll go with the safe bet and just say that it's Rhea.
Yeah. Which is
And
which is going to be a very interesting matchup, Rhea versus Jade, to say the least.
I mean, it's something that they've been waiting for to do for the longest. So, like, at main of WrestleMania,
Right.
yeah. And finally, the men's elimination chamber match for the undisputed WWE Championship. This right here is a hodgepodge of what the fuck.
Well, we have Randy Orton, LA
Uh-huh.
Knight,
Uh-huh.
Cody Rhodes,
Uh-huh.
Javon Evans,
Yeah.
Trick Williams,
Yeah.
and now Logan Paul.
That is this is basically the
This is the Cody Rhodes redemption win.
do we see the weights and balances here? We got three young guys going against three older gentlemen, like the change, like the passing of the guard. You got Javon, Trick, and Logan against the elder statesmen of their to per se. Although I know LA Knight has not been with the company for so long, but yet he is up there in age. Like, come on, like we know he's in his 40s. So
But more specifically for Javon and Trick, this is a big spot for them two to be in this match alone with two established main eventers. LA Knight, who's been stiffing the main event for a couple of years now, and Logan. I guess you would put Logan in that mix of like the younger guys, but it's kind of like I kind of relegate him with the other people as well because just of his star power alone. But yeah, this is definitely going to be a spot highlight for both Javon and Trick, especially for Javon. Because, like you said, with people going down, you would not expect he was being in this fucking chamber match at all.
Yeah, but we got him leaping off the top of fucking the chamber walls, leaping off the gates, jumping off of everything that's around. So we get that high spot guy there. Trick is going to be the guy that's probably going to surprise a little bit of people who think that maybe he goes a little bit deeper into the match than others would believe, or maybe he'll start it and have enough to go deeper into the match.
I definitely think like it's going to come down to Cody and Trick.
Logan is going to be the please don't let him win guy, and people are going to be waiting with bated breath to make sure that he doesn't win. And I don't know. Randy is.
They're going to tease something with him and Cody again in this match.
So my thing is, we know we can't have. We can't have Cody. We can't have Cody not have a Mania match. That's automatic. That's
God help us.
Yeah. God forbid if Cody doesn't have a Mania match.
Right.
So, we have to find a way how each one of these guys get into the main event, or not the main event, at least a Mania match. Randy and Cody.
Well, with the current direction we're seeing on SmackDown, like we're obviously going to get Jacob Fatu added to the Cody Drew match. That should be a lock.
Right.
But for Randy, it looks like they're teasing him and Alistair one-on-one at Mania again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not again at Mania, but we've already seen this match like last week, and Alistair already won. So we're going to have a rematch at WrestleMania for that, okay? But I would rather have Randy in this as well, making a four-way, because we rarely see fatal four-ways for the WWE title. And with Randy and Jacob, they both have cases in the case of title matches. But it's the safe bet to always say Cody's going to win this match. There's no doubt about it. I don't see anything changing that. But yeah, Cody wins this chamber match.
This is going to be interesting. This is definitely going to be interesting. I don't want to give the gimme to Cody. Don't want to do that. I know it is, because what else is he going to do for Mania? I mean, there's nothing else that we. So
unless he enters Brock's open challenge, which is not happening either.
Come on, Oba's gonna fucking answer that, ain't he? I mean, let's be for real.
I mean,
I have to say, okay, fine. I'll say this. Let's go for the gimme, which is Cody.
Right.
But my dark horse is I think they're gonna give Randy one more Mania match. I think they're gonna give him one more Mania main event. I honestly feel that.
I feel Drew has to have some involvement in this.
Of course he does. I mean, shit. There has to be some way. The only thing is that please don't give me the piss and vinegar bullshit kind of match where it's like, all right, we did this, but it's not fair to everybody because hey, Jacob got screwed in his elimination chamber match, so we now have to put him in this match, and then Drew screwed such and such at the elimination chamber match, so now he's got to be a match. So now we got a fatal four-way against Drew.
But that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be like Drew's gonna break in the chamber. He's gonna Claymore kick Cody.
Yeah,
Randy will get the pin, and then on SmackDown you're gonna have Jacob and Cody bitching about them being screwed by Drew over and over again. Then it's gonna be like, okay.
Nick Aldis is gonna say, "Yeah, you did this to yourself." So now for WrestleMania, it's a fatal four-way match. Yeah, I get it.
No, you're missing a step. Where he's gonna book Cody versus Jacob on SmackDown with the winner being added, and then Drew's gonna hit both of them And then Nick says, "You know what? Fuck it. All four of you are gonna fight for the title of Mania."
Exactly. I forgot.
And
Yeah.
then you get also piss Drew off, and you get pissed Randy off because what the hell happened to my one-on-one match?
You are you are correct, sir. You are correct.
That's not that on paper. It doesn't sound bad, but I think it's just that I think we're gonna get tired very fast of the Cody one-on-one WrestleMania main events. So they got to change it this year. They got to add at least one or two or both of them.
Yeah, I could see that. And you know what? You're right. It's not a bad thing. You know, I thought maybe it had just been like, uh, you know, as Cornette would say, lazy booking. But no, you're right. It actually would seem to be more feasible.
Because it's going to be the main event night one. Night two is going to be Roman and Punk.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So at least we know that we'll get one main event match that's a singles match. It's not going to be fucking clusterfuck booking and shit.
So then let's think about this with our predictions. At least for what the big picture is for Mania. So then you're going to have the women's world title, which is Steph and Liv. The men's world title, Punk and Roman. So then on the SmackDown side, they'll give you, let's say, Rhea and Jade for the WWE women's title. And then Drew, Cody, and either Jacob and Randy, or just Jacob, Cody, and Drew for the title.
Okay.
Yay for WrestleMania? Like, are we happy about this WrestleMania lineup so far?
I don't think it's horrible. I don't think it's terrible. It's
the best of the best situation.
Yeah, I think it's feasible. But once again, this is what I guess this occurs when you have to make chicken salad out of chicken shit when you got a lot of people who are injured who are supposed to be in this mix.
Yeah. And we talked about this last time, but ticket prices again are being decreased, or they're making sales on tickets, or at least come up with different ways.
Oh, please. You know, this is them pleading now. Did you hear what they were doing? That they were trying to black out Chicago like bars and shit for not doing wrestling parties and stuff. You know, this is please. I just saw in comparison with TKO, UFC and WWE, their net worth so far. It's like UFC, I think it was worth was $1.71 billion. And then WWE was like $1.75 billion. It's like, how much more do you want to bleed dry the fan base?
Nobody should ever feel bad for WWE. They're fucking swimming in it.
Oh, boo hoo. It's ridiculous. But everybody was checking in this morning. We did our early predictions because we were so busy with what was going on in the past week or so. But we got you guys early live. Want to get you guys into it. I was also on TikTok as well. Woohoo! Hi TikTok. How you doing? So Mike, let everybody know what's going down and what's happening and what's up to the plate.
New York WrestleMania is pulling out all the punches. We're releasing a lot of content. New another Ring Apron interview is going to be uploaded soon. History and Headlocks, we are done with the John Cena retrospective, and we are going to be doing the Attitude Era next episode. And for you, Jay, the Tabbies are on their way.
Oh, guys, get your suit and ties ready, ladies. Put on your gowns. Give it on your gourmet gowns. Because the Tabbies will be presented and brought to you by us here at New York WrestleMedia. Nominees and award winners will be in attendance. You, the listeners, the followers, the people who have taken your time to participate in the ridiculousness known as, you know, us here at New York WrestleMedia and Turnbuckle Tabloid. We've been grinding it out. I want to thank Mike. Mike, you did a fantastic job with helping to collect the votes, tabulate and such. Thank you and such for that. And
always a pleasure, and always going to complain that we should make it simpler, but you're the boss.
And then this year's show, there's a lot to get into. So make sure you guys check out this upcoming episode. New episode of Are We Talking Sports will be out soon. We'll be discussing the midway point of the NBA season, and also much more on the table as well when it comes to, of course, whatever's going down here in New York WrestleMedia. And for all you guys who are in the Facebook chats, I see you guys Facebook chat. Hi guys, sorry, it just doesn't come up on the screen here. I don't know why. I hate that it does that, but thank you guys for checking in. AJ, brother AJ, Marco, what up, bro? What's good? And for all you guys who've been showing us love. Oh, make sure you check us out as well at TeePublic, tpublic.com/New York WrestleMedia. I was able to change it to New York WrestleMedia. You can now look us up for New York WrestleMedia on the tag as well. And also, if not, make sure you can check. You can look us up on Turbo Tabloid as well. We got some merch there. Got some love going on there. New stuff going up there day by day. Well, week by week. You know, I got work to do. I got shit I got to do, but more stuff going on. And as always, guys, check you guys in a sec. Where's the outro? In a sec.
2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.
Sit, turn type, sit. Good boy. Ruff.